Hey folks, Dave Luntz with ReasonBalance.com. Old timers know that so very often we can't get what we want. We usually are left with choosing between two lesser alternatives. Why is this so in politics? There are at least two big reasons. Normally, to get a nomination, a politician has to do two things. One, put together a broad coalition, and two, compromise. Both of those things mean that the best or purest or optimum position cannot be advanced. There are too many diverse interests involved with divergent needs and desires. Many times satisfying one group will mean turning off somebody else, and sometimes the group that's being turned off is a lot bigger than the one that's benefiting. I live in Richmond, Virginia, former capital of the Confederacy. It is predominantly black, but in the southeast, about 60% of the population is white. A couple of years ago, the Confederate monuments were torn down by a Democratic governor and a Democratic mayor. That might have been popular in mostly black Richmond, but in the next election, we got a Republican governor. And even much, much worse, I can't help but feel that the name changing of streets, schools, and tearing down those monuments had a lot to do with Trump getting elected again. In short, the decision, while it may have been right in a heavenly sense, it was unrealistic and very bad politics. Not voting for the lesser of two evils often causes very negative consequences. Look at what happened in Michigan with the Islamic vote there in 2024. We are dealing with a wannabe dictator and his Republican enablers who must be defeated in the next election if democracy is to be saved. To secure victory, Democrats must be realistic and be very American in feel and address the needs of working and everyday families with some level of specificity and not present positions that are extremist. For the foregoing reasons, even though I admire, for example, somebody like AOC, to me she's very young and a Latina, a very politically sensitive group. Democrats are 0 for 2 when they nominate a woman. Also, I don't see enough white folks from the heartland, particularly crucial factory workers in the Rust Belt and white Southerners and maybe the elderly voting for her. If you add her to a situation where Mamdani wins in New York City, I fear that Democrats will appear to be out of touch with mainstream Americans. In other words, everyone except people living in New York and LA. Be careful, Democrats.